morning, it's Stone Good from Jackalmen Games. I'm here to just give you a little bit of an update on my journey. I'm all packed. I packed 2 decks, brought all the dice and cards that I need for them, plus some cards that I was like, on if I want to feature them in the deck or not. And then I'm going to go get on this plane, and I'm going to fly from this 30-degree weather and join my friends in 80-degree weather. I haven't seen Ashton in 7 months. I haven't seen James in 8 months. I haven't seen Nick in about that long as well, yeah, 6 or 7 months. I haven't seen Eric ever. And I've met Jeff once. So, Jeff I met at the Miami Regional last year, so it's been a year. It's like you meet a person, but you didn't know you meet them, and then you start talking to them, and it's like, oh, you were there too? That's the relationship that I have with with Jeff. So, bringing mill, of course. Bringing 2 types of mill. I had a lot of success with the Yoda build, which, you know, everybody's like, yeah, it's really good. So I had a lot of success on that deck. I had a couple of testing days. I had one testing day where I went 4-0 with it, and that made me feel really good. If I go 4-0 at the tournament, that means, like, okay, you can win 2 safely or win 1 safely. And I've always been comfortable on the Millionaires deck on the 3-wide. And we'll just see how it goes. See how it goes. I feel like tonight's testing when I get to Florida is going to decide which deck I use. And it's going to be a good time.
Mullen Fortune here with Jackalmen Games. We're all packed, ready to go. I'm ready to meet Kevin for the first time, see my friend Jeff, see Ashton, see Nick, and for us to have a great time down at the Miami Regional. How you feeling?
We're going to take the top 6 spots.
Yeah, that's how numbers work, yeah.
Yeah. That's how I'm feeling.
I mean, I hope so. Side note, me and James have a side bet that I did want to announce just for fun, just because we are going to the Covington, Louisiana Regional as well. If I top 8 this event, I'm going to play a mall deck at the Louisiana Regional, which is the last regional, if I'm not mistaken.
The last one we'll be going to. I'm not sure if it's the last one.
Well, it's the last date. Yeah. Anyways, and if I top 4, I'm taking 5 Jawas. So I'm super excited, and I hope I top 4 or win.
Yeah,
it's gonna be awesome. I really want to play Jawas. It's the only time they're gonna let me play it. So, but all right, guys. James, what are you playing?
I'm playing either Mill or Vader. 99% Mill because I'm a filthy person.
You are filthy,
and I'm ashamed of myself.
Which mill? There's multiple mill decks in the format.
The mill.
Millpocalypse?
No.
Yoda Leia?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, actually, fun story. I'm taking Yoda Leia as well, and or Thrawn Tarkin. I cannot. What I
keep wanting to say Thrawn Snoke?
Thrawn Snoke. Okay, I'm taking Tarkin Snoke. Jesus, no, I don't want to find out those cards. But that's really what it comes down to. We're super excited. We're about to get on the road. We have a 5.5 hour drive down to Orlando, and then a 4 to 5 hour drive to Miami. So we're in for a very long day, but we're gonna get some testing in, some vlogs for you guys, and yeah, I'm excited for you to go on this journey with us. All right, peace.
This is my escort to the airport.
The one and only.
Saving money by getting your wife to drive you to the airport is a luxury that, whoops, I never had until now.
We're about an hour out from Ashton's or Riddle Boxes. So far we've been on the road for 3.5 hours. It's not too bad of a drive, but then, you know, then we still have like another 4 or 5 hour drive. That car was in my blind spot. But yeah, so he's playing Yoda Leia probably, or Vader. and I'm playing Tarkin Snoke or Yoda Leia as well. What are your thoughts on Yoda Leia so far?
It's the best mill that's out there, and it's mill. It just does mill things.
And so what is that? What led you from changing from Vader initially to mainly testing Yoda Leia and switching over to that? Because I know that you're not normally a mill player.
Because Yoda Leia is winning a lot versus Vader, which means more people are going to be playing it, which means more people are going to be screwing over my Vader if I were to play it. So 2 of my 4 losses last regional were to 1 to Millionaires, 1 to Yoda Leia. So screw it, just go mill, see what happens.
Okay. And with my Tarkin Snoke, last region I didn't really take it too seriously. Just played Shadowcaster, played against 3 mil, lost. and you know, I like macro decks where you have a lot of actions and stuff and a lot of versatility, and I think that Tarkin Snoke allows you to do that. Yoda Leia is just one, like he said, it's a really good deck. It's really good against the format right now. So if I feel like my play isn't there, I know that I can play Yoda Leia and do somewhat well with it at least. But yeah, we're super excited to bring you guys to stream and get everything, and I'm super excited to get up with the guys and everything. Is there anything else you want to say on this update?
I'm ready to be out of the car, but I've still got like an entire day to go. So.
That is true. I'm super excited. How do you feel about actually going to Miami? Like us being in Miami, that's really fun.
It's the furthest that I've ever been south, so it'll be interesting. Never been to Miami.
It's actually my dream place, so like, yeah, it's super exciting, and I'm super excited for it. I just hope that everyone makes it there safely, and to all the other regionals, because there's
Kevin should be on a plane right now.
Yeah, he boarded around like 120, 116.
Ashton and Nick are currently working. You and I are driving.
Yeah.
Man, who knows what Jeff's doing?
Jeff's being old and drunk, probably.
Probably.
But regardless, all right, guys, whenever we meet up with the crew or something like that, we'll check back in, I guess.
Yeah, we'll see y'all then.
All right, peace.
Hey, made it to Orlando. Just waiting for my ride. They said they would be here in an hour and a half, and it's been an hour. So hopefully they're here soon. If not, this will be a public service announcement not to hire Jackalmen Games limo service. So I landed at about 5. It is now approaching 7:30. They are less than 5 miles away and have been streaming while they're in the backseat of the car. I'm just standing on this platform here, waiting for them and laughing like a buffoon. I hope they get here soon, because it's actually kind of cold here in Florida. It's colder than I expected. I'm glad I brought a sweater and a vest. Yes!
We just made it to
I'm gonna record Eric while he's recording me. Yeah, how cool is that? That's never been done. Yo, what's up? What's
up? That's awesome, man.
Yes. Nick doesn't say anything.
What? I'm driving. We made it. We're really tired. We're about to go to sleep.
So the correct action on
it looks like I'm playing Yoda Leia tomorrow. You can see the bags under my eyes. Oh my gosh. What did you decide on playing, Nick?
Vader Greedo.
Vader Greedo. How confident are you tomorrow with it?
Pretty confident.
Pretty confident? You about to scoop some kids up?
I hope so.
Just not me.
And
just not the group. Yeah. Okay, I got you. And we got Fortune and Mr. Rockwell over there. So what did you decide on playing, Fortune?
Yoda Leia Mill, because I'm filthy.
Ooh, so that's 2 Yoda Leia Mill. Kevin, what did you decide on playing tomorrow?
Well, I thought I was going to be running Cassian, Anakin, and Yoda, but I just don't like it into Yoda Leia, and I like myself into the Yoda Leia with Yoda Leia. So Yoda Leia.
So that's 3 Yoda Leias and 1 Vader Greedo, and Ashton is gonna play Tobias Towson.
Ashton's the real power player here.
Yeah.
He's the one that.
Well, I was gonna play Tarkin Snoke, but everyone's like play Yoda Leia.
Not what everyone's like.
Well,
Everyone's like, play what you're confident with.
actually, he said that, and Nick was just going with whatever they said. So you're the only one that didn't. So, hush.
I don't believe so.
Sleepy.
Because that is actually what happened.
It's such a sleepy vlog.
But anyways, we're about to get some sleep. We gotta wake up at 6:30 in the morning. But I'm really happy to stream tomorrow, and it's gonna be really fun. See you guys.
My boys. I don't know when they're gonna allow us to get merch like that, but
Yeah, the new 2019 series is coming out.
Jerseys. So
That's right. Oh, spoiler.
those are gonna be dope. But we all just woke up, still a little tired, still a little groggy. Hey Nick, does Nick have a Jackalmen shirt?
No, I just peeked out. I don't think he does.
I did that last night.
Okay.
Oh, you bought one last night?
What?
A Jackalmen game shirt?
Oh, I will not yet. I will eventually.
Okay.
So that's
Well.
no. It's a nice way of saying no.
Okay. Well, I think we're all pretty decided on the decks we're gonna play today. I'm playing Yoda Leia. I do believe James and Kevin are also playing Yoda Leia.
All I dreamt of was 2 focus and 2 discard. That's all I saw.
Dude, you can ask Ashton. That's all I was rolling. Every time I rolled at her in, it was two focus, 2 discard, and I was
That's
like.
the dream on Leia.
And what are you playing, Ashton?
Tobias Beckett, Profitable Connections, Vader Fist.
With 1,000.
With Towson.
But yeah.
So
Tobias 6,000.
So you're the only like unconventional deck like out of us because
Right.
because Nick's playing Vader Greedo.
Yeah,
So why did you?
Because I want to win.
That's
do,
true.
do, you,
so-
do you feel like you have something to prove playing a deck
No,
like that?
I like decks that have options. So it is a deck that allows me to have consistency with focuses and consistently deliver that damage, and it has all the way of generating money. So I did tailor it more from like previous things people see me play. So it's a lot more consistent, less zeros, and we'll see what happens today, man.
Yeah, dude, I'm excited to see it. It whooped me a couple games last night playing the different decks I have.
This is actually the first time I built a deck and played it and repped it a bunch before I actually took it to a tournament. No joke. Like I literally built a deck. Like I built a deck 20 minutes before a tournament one time.
Oh my
with
god.
trilogies. And then I got the hang of it like round 5.
Well, you did decent last time. So if you guys don't know, I don't think we vlogged the 3v3. But me and James came down to Orlando to be with Ashton. He played Luke Yoda.
Yeah.
And James played. Oof.
He was playing Rex.
Rex, Maz's
The
boys.
time skipper?
Maz's boys, yeah.
Maz's boys. And I was playing Sad.
Yeah.
And my only loss was Andrew Cox.
Yeah.
So I have to avenge that today. That was my goal. He's my lake of down in Florida.
He's supposed to be off his game this weekend, so
I'm gonna keep him off it. He's gonna be taking those hits off his back foot.
that's right.
Here at Pro Play Games, they're hosting the Miami Regional for Star Wars Destiny, obviously.
We also have Kevin and Ashton here, but
Yeah.
they're currently getting the stream set up for everyone.
Right, yeah. And thanks to everyone that allowed us to do that, including Pro Play Games. They're letting us use their stream setup because ours was whatever. But yeah, so we're super excited. We're finally here. I have the nerves set in at all. You guys nervous at all? But you feel like we just have enough under our belt that it's just
Good to go.
good to go. So like I said, I'm playing Yoda Leia. James is playing Yoda Leia. What are you playing?
I'm gonna stick with Han Kira this time.
Han
so
Kira.
sticking with it.
Is it just the comfort pick?
It is. I almost changed it, and I'm gonna second guess it all day long. So
Oh
we'll see.
God, don't do that. Well, is play what you're comfortable with.
That's right.
You
That's
know?
exactly what I was gonna do.
And so Nick, how many regionals have you played in?
One.
Just one.
The same one last year.
The same one last year. And how'd you do at that one?
Horrible.
Horrible.
My
So
goal is to go
positive.
positive, yes.
And you
Get
said
a-
you're playing
have a
Vader
winning
Greedo.
record. Vader Greedo.
So why'd you choose Vader Greedo again? Is it just because it's so powerful?
Yeah. It's gonna whack you with a lot of.
Stuff.
It's going to do what Vader
He's
did.
gonna whack you with a saber.
I got you. So what are you guys actually most excited to see today? I know that a lot of people are trying to bring spice and the things of life.
I'm excited to see myself in top 8.
Ooh, I'm excited to see myself at the top table all day. So, like Jeff was at Birmingham.
Yeah, on the stream 12 times.
Jeff's about to be 35th, and we only got like 34 people.
I'm just happy. I'm gonna have fun today. So I kind of, last week or the last regional.
Yeah, you got your top 4. You're good.
I feel pretty good, and that's why I thought about running a different deck. But at the end of the day, I want to run with what I got comfortable with. So.
Right.
Thanks to your advice.
Yeah. No problem. No problem.
Yes.
I mean, it's not just me. It's advice I get from James all the time, and everybody else. But yeah, guys, we'll be with you after round 1 with a recap. Hopefully, we'll have everybody. I know Hyper. 1-0.
I'm currently 1-0.
Yeah. Ashton's 1-0.
He's not 1-0 yet.
No, yeah, he got a thumbs up on it, yeah. So Ashton is using his buy. What the hell are you doing?
Trying to take this off in a bad way.
Yeah, I agree. But yeah, guys, we'll see you with the round 1 recap. For some of us that have to play, like me and James. And yeah, see you then. What's going on, guys? Maul and Fortune here. With the round 1 recap, everyone's kind of really busy and getting ready for round 2 because we're kind of moving really fast. I played Yoda versus Kira. And I won. My Yoda rolled 1 special the whole game, and I was tilted. But yeah, I pulled it out. It was really close. James, how'd you do?
My Yoda also only rolled 1 special, maybe 2 the whole entire game. I was playing against Vader Battle Droid. He went after Yoda first and ended up killing Yoda like turn 3 or so. I was staying ahead and I got rid of the last card in his hand, or he had 1 card left. He discarded to reroll, put Leia at 10 health, and used the power action on Vader's saber to roll it back in. Had no more money and hit the 2 resources on Vader. If he had hit any damage, I would have lost.
Ooh.
But it was from 0 damage to almost dead. Like that.
And Kevin, how'd you do with your really stressful match?
I took it, but that was really stressful. He dropped 6 damage with Han Kira, round 1.
And you shat yourself.
I did. I took the wrong line. I should have played jump. I didn't play jump the whole time. I had 2 in hand first round, and I didn't play them. Because I'll be alright. I'll beguile it. But no, it was the wrong line. And I lucked out. He had 2 rounds of cold rolls, which I feel for him. He should have took it because I played bad, but...
Hey man, but the whole Jackalmen crew is 1-0 currently.
Oh, Nick got it too?
Yeah, Nick got it too.
Woo!
He said he won it with a late fist.
6 rounds, top 8, right?
Yes.
So we're 1 in
6
1
rounds.
out of 6.
All right, so time to go 1-5. Woo! What's going on, guys? Maul, Stone Good, Riddlebox, Fortune here.
Oh my God.
With a round 2 recap, I faced against Yoda Bosch. I lost because I can't read. I forgot about Vibro Cutlass. It's able to resolve, so my Yoda got wiped off the board when I had mitigation in hand, and I knew the game was going to go down from there because he still had 10 cards in deck and multiple activations. And I was like, okay, all right. So I played it through, didn't get it. How'd you do?
So me and James went against each other, which is kind of like bittersweet. I won. I had 2 kind of major misplays, like just kind of like wasted through a card and a resource, and then James just kind of ended up getting Vader fisted. So
that's what the deck does.
That's kind of what happened. But I was able to kind of keep the game consistent and keep the focuses on play, and then just I made sure that I did not play cards. I tried to just slow play everything, and the thing that gave me the huge advantage against his Leia Yoda Mill was the backup muscle. Like that kind of just helped keep that 2 damage through, and it slowed my turn way down. So I was able to kind of keep my cards. And
I would just like to say to Kevin that Dex's Diner is still MVP though.
Yeah, Dex's Diner, so like that took care of 4 damage during a round, and it kept a Leia alive like for 2 rounds.
Yeah.
So, and then not only that, but I dropped Beckett and I dropped Energy Bow to turn 1. So like that made it a round 1, so that made it really tough for James. So unfortunately, it was kind of like I had more of the advantage because of rolls and because of cards. That's kind of what it came down to. So.
Also, I just want to say that Yoda Bosch is like really still threatening. Because it steals the resources or takes all that damage, especially if he dropped backup muscle turn 1, so it was 2 or take, and I was like, oof.
Yeah, especially since that deck runs a lot of 2-cost mitigation. Yeah. Don't watch the stream of round 2. Don't do it. I'm embarrassed.
And that's how he did.
I'm so embarrassed of myself.
So Kevin was on the stream. That's okay though.
I'm so embarrassed, but he did really well. I missed 1 occupied city activation.
Only 1? Oh, that's better. We're doing better.
And he lost by... I missed 2?
Yeah.
Whatever. But I lost by 1 card. So if I didn't miss those 2... But I still lost by damage, but he might not have had the backup muscle to close the game out.
I do have one good thing to say. I've played 2 games now, and neither time have I won the roll-off, so I don't have to worry about remembering Occupied City.
Yeah, so he didn't win the roll.
Yeah, I also lost the roll-off and got Emperor Throne Roomed into 2 more damage, and I was like, oof.
I won the roll-off and forget about it.
I know.
I won the roll-off. Feels nice, doesn't it?
Well, guys, that was round 2 recap. As far as I know, that Jeff and Nick are still playing.
Yes.
No, Jeff was standing up. I just don't know his report.
Just let people know too about so round 1, Jeff got the bye, and then round 2 or round 1, Nick also won. So
Yes.
they were both 1-0.
Yes.
So now we just have to see where the guys place now.
Yeah,
Which I can find out.
And also Riddlebox also had a bye round 1, right? Mm-hmm. So, yeah. So we have a couple people 2-0, a couple of us 1-1,
And 2 undecideds.
Well, all of us 3, Yoda, Leia, are all 1-1.
Yeah.
So get shit on. I don't think the statistics really went in our favor in that one. But all right, guys, we'll see you after round 3.
Wait.
What's going on, guys? Maul, Stone Good, Fortune, and my man Riddlebox, and old man Headless Django.
You can't see his face.
Here with the round 3 recap. I won against my matchup. It was another Kira Sienna, so I'm 2-0 versus that today. Basically, turn 1, he played his vehicle into my AMP grenade, and then I was able to, after he killed Yoda, I was able to get 16 cards with Leia by herself. So it was a good match. How'd you do, Kevin?
Strong start.
So did you win?
Yes.
Okay.
Strong start. And then just
Bad finish.
bad finish. Yeah, so it was
John
so
Madden.
good. He played Fist into my flames, and it was I milled it and then flamed it. And then Nexus of Power came out, which I didn't think was going to be a problem, but rolling it, turning it to sticks, and then resolving his mod sides, it makes Vader Saber scarier. So yeah, it was rough.
How'd you do?
Lost.
Again.
Yeah, I had 13 damage. It was going against Vader. I had 13 damage on Vader. I was about to put 4 more damage into Vader, and then I was going to hyperspace. I had 4 cards in my hand. 2 of them are hyperspace jumps. He probes and gets both hyperspace jumps.
Oh my god.
I'm like, are you kidding me? Like
Destiny, ladies
Yeah.
and
So
gentlemen.
and after that, I just couldn't recover. He had Vader with Vader Saber and 2 Shotos, and that was it.
Okay. And how'd you do, James?
I was going up against the Vader. I lost. I started out really strong, as it seems like all of us did. But he ended up getting an heirloom, a Vader Saber, and a dagger down. And just rolled out 10 and 12 damage every turn. So in the end, even with that strong setup, I had him down to 4 cards left in hand. It's just nothing you can do when they roll that much damage.
And how'd you do, Riddle?
So I was playing Tobias, Beckett, and Towson, obviously. So I went against Lando, and I went against Wedge, which was really tough. Roll-off, he rolled 12 on the roll-off, so obviously won the roll-off, got his battlefield, which was like exactly what he wants, which was playing weapons, Factory Alpha. So round 1, I did really well. I ended up getting Energy Bow out, Beckett's rifle out, ended up doing all these things I need to do, put so much damage out, killed Wedge by round 2. Long story short, I kept getting like 5 to 6 resources, keeping him on like 2 and 3, but he just kept rolling with all these massive fat vehicles, kept rolling with Falcon and Escape Craft to just knock me off of all my resources, kept resolving any disrupt he could, went through both Vader's Fist. I almost decked out, so it was pretty intense, but I lost.
All right, guys.
Well, we'll be back after round 4, and Nick did indeed lose his game, and I think that was about it. But yeah, guys, we'll see you after round 4. What's going on, guys? Maul, Fortune, my boy Stone Good, and Rizzo over there with a round 4 and 5.
3 and 4.
4 and 5.
4 and 5, yeah.
Yeah,
4 and 5. Round 4, I played against Ashton. Just kind of rolled the nuts. I knew, because we had played tested so much against each other, that I just knew how to shut off his deck. I think the MVP moment was that he was setting up for a fist with a chance QB to turn into a 3, and I sensory replacement it for me to resolve the 3 to just gain 1 resource and just remove it, and it just put me ahead. And so I won there, so I was 3-1, and then I just played against Andrew Cox, who's playing Millionaires, and I won. It was kind of a blowout. He didn't really see the rolls he needed, and I was just able to properly mitigate and just kind of slow roll and just kind of take cards out of his deck, which, I mean, it's a bad matchup for him playing 3 versus 2 mil. But I'm currently 4-1. I have 1 more round to go. I think I top 8 with where we're at, because half top X2 make it in, and since even if I lose the next round, I think I'm in the top end of that.
Yeah.
So James, how did you do those 2 rounds?
So round 4 was against a Jin Cassian control mill, and I'm playing Yoda Leia mill.
Oof.
I started out with the nuts with force speed, force meditation. Oh my god. And I milled everything like that. So I mean that's what happens.
Force speed, force meditation, and force jump against Ashton.
Round 5 was against a Sienna something fire spray reset, Kira. And it was really strong. He got real bad luck on the rolls, and I discarded his hand every time so he couldn't re-roll it. His mods were getting discarded so that he couldn't play them. He was controlling me so well, though. He had 2 of the stands out that makes you lose money when he rolls it. So every time he activated Sienna first round after claiming, I'd lose 2 resources immediately. So I just played nothing the entire game. But 2 force speeds down let me outspeed him and get what I needed to take the game in the end.
How'd you do?
I won against Jeff in round 4, the one that we didn't record until now.
Right.
That was a good game. It was against Hankira. I'm perfect against Hankira right now. I didn't miss a single activation of Occupied City, and I didn't miss it again.
I missed one against Pod Racer.
My opponent this last round was playing Retribution Vader Battle Droid. And I was scared, actually. We went into the round, and I said,
That's a lot of action cheating.
I was like, I think I lose this because of your plot. Like, I think I'm going to lose this. And I ended up with Force Jump and double Beguile in the first 2 rounds, so I kept turning his dice instead of mitigating them. And he was not rolling anything terribly scary. He did 1 damage to me in the first 4 rounds. So I won that. And he was tilted off the planet. I felt bad.
That's our boy Luis. What's up, Rizzo? How'd you do the last 2 rounds?
I've actually won the past 2 rounds.
Woo! What's your record?
First matchup was a mirror match against Vader, Greedo.
And you handled it.
I did. I got Truce, Vader's Fist in my opening hand. Oof. And I won the roll. Oof. So,
Theeds.
I power action Theed, and then I played Truce, and then I played Vader's Fist.
So what's your record right now?
3-2.
3-2. So if you win the next round, you also might be in the top 8.
So
me and Nick might be in the top 8.
Also, how many locals have you played?
I'm not playing anybody.
No, but
No. In local tournaments.
Oh. I played 1. I mean, besides last year here.
I'm about to say, you've played 1 regional and 1 local tournament, and that's it.
1 serious local tournament.
And a draft with us every once in a while. Yeah, so, dreams come true.
Vader, dreams come true. Oh, by the way, against Andrew Cox, he did drop Pod Racer turn 1 or turn 2, and I discarded his hand, which had another Pod Racer in it, and he couldn't discard my past, and I immediately
you
passed.
Him? Yes.
And so that put me ahead in the game by far.
That's huge. I was hearing you guys from behind the table. You guys were freaking out. Was that when you flames it?
Yeah, I think it tilted him just because of how the game went, which I don't understand. Like, if I was in his shoes, I would have done the same thing.
Yeah, I would have been
but,
so mad.
Yeah, guys. So we'll let you know how everyone else did after the next round, and we'll let you know who makes top 8. Woo! Peace. What's going on, guys? Maul with Jackalmen Games here with Fortune.
What's up?
Got my boy Riddlebox digging through some dice. Got Stone Good up there. Hi. Say hey.
Center for Intelligent Buildings.
He's focused.
The way Rizzo says nice is Center for Intelligent Building.
Intelligent Buildings.
So this is kind of like our victory lap because we got really tired and we had to work on the stream and getting a lot of deck profiles. I think we got about 7 deck profiles for you guys coming. It was all top 8 except for the 1 Vader player, which some of you know had easy pickings in his deck and stuff like that. But we didn't get his deck list because obvious reasons.
You left Vader.
And he left. But yeah, we have all the rest of those. But anyways, I lost my last round. Came down to a couple actions. I played my butt off, and I didn't do it. I finished 4-2. Riddlebox also finished 4-2, and we were the 2 highest place. I got 11th, and he got 12th. One of my wins was against Andrew Cox. And I was hoping I knocked him out of top 8 whenever I beat him because that was his second loss, and he ended up beating Nick in the final round, And no, it's not like that, Nate. It's not like that. I'm proud that you got there, bro. You know what I mean?
I do in fact know what you mean.
God. Anyways, that's a side note.
I do in fact know what you mean.
But yeah, no. And Andrew squeaked in at 8th, and then he just kind of worked his way up, and he faced the number 1 seed who was undefeated, Christian. Shout out to Christian. We love that guy. He's also going to be one of the deck profiles, and he beat Christian 2-1, and then I think he won 2-0 against the Shadowcast, the Millennium deck that I lost to Kevin. No, yeah, we went against Hankira. Sorry, yeah. And won 2-0. And that was Warren, right?
Exactly.
And then he faced Gonzo in the finals and got 2-0. So congrats to Andrew Cox. We also have that deck profile coming for you guys. He was playing Millionaires. Yeah, that was super exciting. So I was hoping to kick him out. Didn't work out that way. He squeaked in, and then he won the whole thing. So now he's the 2-time champ of Miami.
He's the 2-time champ of Miami.
It's his regional now.
He owns it. So next year, that's our goal, to dethrone him. So yeah, but yeah, overall, I played Yoda Leia. I had a great time with it. My other deck was Tarkin Snoke. I don't know if I would have did better with it. I did really well with Yoda Leia. I know that 2 Tarkin Snokes won yesterday for sure. Shout out to Steven Lanza from the Birmingham squad out of the Outer Rims. He got 2nd at the Louisville, and shout out to Brian from Sons of Mandalore, who actually won the Louisville, and they were both playing Tarkin Snoke. Yeah, so I had a lot of fun on this trip. Fortune, do you have anything to say?
You pretty much hit all the points. I ended up 3-3, losing my last round for the day. Don't even remember what it was against, because at that point I was just dead.
Just dead.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. We had a great trip, got everyone together, and it was a good time. Do it again next year.
Also, we came up with a lot of different points of content that we're going to start bringing out for you guys. A lot of good things for the future to build on, to build for us, to put out for you guys. We have a whole lot of content that we're going to be putting out from this event. Not only content, but things like tokens and like product and things like that. We're also going to be doing reviews on stuff like that, so stay tuned for that in the future. Riddlebox, you have anything to say?
I am excited about the custom tokens that we already started working on while we were driving down here, so we got some neat things for that. And there's also a mat that we're going to be giving away with all of our signatures, because it's like the first time we could all get together. So we signed a play mat that we'll also be giving away to one of our Patreons. So that'll be fun. Other than that, I think the stream went really well. We set the whole stream up, and then we're like, no internet.
It doesn't work.
We had to move it all over to another room, and that worked out really well. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. So we're gonna be doing more stream coverage to come, and even talk about maybe trying to host our own event here sometime in May, maybe May 4th. So good things to come there and develop. So yeah, we're excited, man.
Also, shout out to George Machado, who's the owner of Pro Play
Games. Yep.
Play Games. He's a really cool guy, really nice. Ran a clean event. Him and Gabe, and it was just awesome. It was an awesome experience. Stonga, do you have anything to say?
I learned a lot. I did better than last year. Last year I was 34 out of 34. Our boy Nick did a lot better.
He was 35 out of 34.
Yeah, he dropped in the last round to put me in last place. So, I mean, I was a month into the game. I didn't expect much. I expected a little bit more. I was 16th place going into the last round. I was like, nice, top 16. And it was a mirror, Yoda Leia versus Yoda Leia. And if you watched or if we're allowed to release our deck profile with Andrew Cox, he said that match was really swingy, and I knew it was really swingy and really luck-based, and I've got the front end of the luck. Like I had no luck in that match, and it was just over from round 1. So that made me sad to be that close to top 16. It's like, if it ended a round earlier, I did it, guys. I did it.
Well, we will be able to release, we do have permission to release the deck tech profile with Andrew Cox.
Oh, we do?
It's just going to be released with an article that Hyperloops is putting out.
Okay.
So they're going to put out an article review on the deck along with our deck tech videos. So we're going to be kind of combining there. And hopefully we'll be doing more things with them in the future, putting out some content for you guys. So that will be released just a little later.
For sure. Hey, Nick, do you want to input anything while you're driving?
Not at the moment, no.
Not at the moment? You don't want to say you did great?
I did a lot better than I did last year.
Yeah, it's better than dropping.
Guys.
Nick doesn't really play the game, and now he's getting into it more heavily. So we're all super proud of Nick. But yeah, just shout out to everybody. That they were super nice. It was super like well-rounded event. There wasn't that many Vaders there, and so this makes like what 4 or 5 in a row that were like Vader didn't really win.
See, I was really excited about how Tobias, Beckett, and Townsend played, because the 2 decks I lost to was Mill, which was playing against Eric Mall, which was playing Yoda Leia, and I lost to Vehicles, which was Biggs and what was the pairing with Biggs? Lando, thank you. Biggs and Lando. So shout out to Josh, and that was just 2 big fat vehicles. I mean, I couldn't get through that Millennium Falcon in that second round, just like 12 indirect damage. I had the cards I needed, just couldn't get the leverage on it. But I think that if I would have play tested against that deck a little bit more, I could have had the edge. So,
but nobody plays it.
Right.
It was one of
so
those, like,
I went after
things.
Biggs, which is definitely the target there.
Yeah.
And I had him sweating. Like, it was a very intense, close game. So I felt pretty good knowing that Tobias Beckett and Townsend almost took it. Like, if I had just played a little bit different, had more practice against those 2 matchups, I feel like I could have got to that top 8 and went undefeated in Swiss. So that made me feel pretty good. But other than that, had a good time. Yes.
Or maybe just one
I
last.
beat you before.
I mean, yeah, you beat me. You beat me one time.
I beat you a few times with your Snoke.
Snoke.
So.
But only once with Yoda. Only once. Yeah. Anyways, so I mean the only reason.
No wonder you got cut in half.
No, honestly, I think the only reason that I was able to play so well against Ashton and beat him in Swiss was because we did play test so much against that deck, and I knew how to cut off what he was trying to do, and I just kind of played. Ashton has 1 leg.
No, it's a myth.
It's a myth. Is the leg a myth?
Yes. It's a legend.
It's a legend. Anyways, guys, I just wanted to put a last final touch on things. He did mention about the mat. The mat has a lot of sentimental value to me. It was the first mat for the first tournament that I've ever played in. Is a top 8 Star Championship mat with the 4-speed altar art on it that we all signed. I think he's about to get it out right now. And so I've used this mat everywhere. And now that I have my own Jackalmen Games mat, I wanted to give back to the community. And you see where we all signed it over here on the right. And so hopefully, you guys are super interested in that, and we can get that to you guys all in one piece, even though, because I had to sign on the top half because I don't know what the bottom half is. a little joke there. But anyways, guys, I hope that everyone that went to regionals makes it home safely. They had a tremendous amount of fun, and I can't wait to see this community grow, and for us to grow with you guys overall, and for you guys to see the content and the ideas that we have just for you guys coming out soon. Dr. Maul starts soon. Like, it's going to be really fun. And I think the last region, we have 3 more regionals that Jackalmen are going to. One is for me and Fortune. We're going to Covington, Louisiana on the 16th. And Stone Good's going to Highlander
Games on
February 16th.
And next week I'm going to Hex in New York City.
So yeah, and so he has one next week as well at Hex in New York City. And after that, we're going to be kind of buckling down for possibly a tournament on the May 4th weekend and stuff like that. Yeah, and so and then we're also going to be at MomoCon, and we're going to try to be at Worlds, but we're not sure yet. So
We're going to try to stream MomoCon.
Yeah, we're going to try to stream on MomoCon. We'll look forward to that.
Pull that off.
We're just gonna do it.
Now that we say it out loud, we have to do it.
Yeah, we got to do it. We got to do it. But
and we're gonna try to stream more too.
Yeah, guys. So if you have any questions, or if you want to test with us on TTS, or become members of our Discord, our Patreon, or you can find us on Facebook, or you can visit our website for merchandise or anything like that at jackalmengames.com, and you can also become part of our Discord there. With just the links that are provided. We're super friendly. We super love you guys. Appreciate this long ride and everything. That's all from me. Law, love you guys. You have anything funny you want to say?
I do.
I never say anything funny, but I'll see you all later.
All right, last thing I want to. This is very, very serious. You cannot. I'm gonna say this with a straight face. You cannot include easy pickings in a Vader Greedo deck. So just in case you didn't know,
Those Vader players, dude.
it's hero. And even though Anakin, tried to be nice, he's not a hero. He's still a villain.
Word.
Yeah, Han shot first.
Hot shot first. Stone Good, do you have anything you want to say left?
Love you.
Love you. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Nick, you got us? Yeah, salutes. All right, guys. Well, be safe and yeah, peace out.